linked to it. Obviously, as teachers, we would look, and some are better than others, or some, you know, depending on the needs of the children, we would, you know, choose an appropriate problem. But if you see at the bottom, this particular problem relates to multiplying a 4-digit number by a 1-digit number. And then we have another one, without calculating which one is greater, explain your answer. So that really requires them to explain. So a child that would be very confident with their multiplication may then find something like this more challenging. So they have to really think about, well, which one without calculating, because they would love to do a calculation.
So how would they answer that? Because I don't know how to answer that.
How would they answer that, Mrs. Hindle?
You know, do you know what I mean? How would they write in words what the answer to that was?
So they're timesing, so the hundreds and the tens are the same, the ones are different in 342, 343, but the busy number in one of them is times 4 compared to the busy number, you're only doing 3 groups of that. Your ones aren't going to make much difference, but that busy number being a 4th group is, without even sort of having to work it out, hopefully they would see that, well, you're going to have 4 groups of at least 340, and the ones aren't actually that important in that question, if that makes sense.
Would it be sufficient just to say that the 100 numbers are so close, it's the busy number which is going to make a big difference?
Exactly, they're going to have to make 4 groups of 340 as opposed to 3 groups, so it's going to be greater.
How much detail do you need from the kids to write that? Could they just say the busy number for lots of groups versus 3 lots of groups?
Yeah, I think as long as they're sort of seeing it, and however they really want to word it, yeah.
There are just some examples.
You normally get a paragraph, but some children do write a lot to explain.
But
They really.
There's also a skill though then in being concise rather
Yeah.
than, you know, whatever term. So there are just a few examples. Let me just see if I find another. So that's just complete the area model. So there are lots of different ones. These are quite challenging ones. The ones that we would use, you know, as part of the lesson would be the ones on, and there's Tiny. Always. I mean, yes, we don't ever.
Is Tiny always wrong?
Quite often.
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah.
Tiny.
Poor Tiny.
And there Tiny, he's multiplied 47 by 36. What mistake has he made? And has anybody spotted the mistake?
The placeholder.
The placeholder. Yeah. So that would be the kind of thing, and that the language the children would use is that Tiny has forgotten the placeholder. He has multiplied by 3 rather than multiplying by 30. So that's what we would expect. So lots of different examples there that we would use, so that to deepen their understanding and to really show that they can do whatever the operation or the question was.